Hey friends, let's get started with our reading lesson. All right, so I'm going to read the essential question. Our essential question is, how can we get along with new friends? So now I'm going to read a poem, and it's about keeping your old friends and making some new friends. So listen as I read the poem. Make new friends, but keep the old. One is silver, the other is gold. A circle is round, it has no end. That's how I will be your friends. So this week we're going to talk about how we're making new friends. And let me tell you some of our new vocabulary words. So, one of our new vocabulary words is friend. What is a friend? Do you have a friend? A friend is someone you like to do things with. A good example of a friend is someone that you like to play outside with, or ride your bike with, or maybe play on the playground with, or play with your toys. All right, so another new vocabulary word we have is the word problem. What is a problem? A problem is something that is hard to figure out. A good example of a problem would be if you came to school, you forgot your lunch. That would be a big problem because you'd be so hungry. That would be a really big problem. Can you think of a problem that you have? All right, so now I want you to look on the screen and we are going to read a story called What About Bear? So in this story, we're going to use the illustrations and the words to help us read this book and figure out what's happening in the story. So remember, the illustrations is the pictures in the book. So we're going to use both the words and the pictures in the book to help us figure out what's happening in the story. And as we read, we're going to ask ourselves questions. By asking ourselves questions and answering them, it helps us to figure out what's happening in the story. It helps us to remember it too. Because it's a long story. Sometimes it's hard to remember everything that happened. But if you stop and you think about what's happening in the story and you ask yourself some questions, it'll help you to remember it. All right, so let's look at the title of the book. So remember, when we read our book, we read from left to right, from top to bottom. So let's read the title of the book together. What About Bear? And look, at the end of this title, it has a question mark. That means that's a question. They're asking a question just in the title of the book. All right, so in this book is also a fantasy. A fantasy is a made up story because it's going to have talking animals in it. Can animals really talk? No. So that's how we know it's a fantasy because animals can't really talk, so it's pretend. So let's get started and read the story. Let's play. So what's happening in this picture? It looks like they're pulling out some toys to be able to play together. They look like they're friends. That was one of our vocabulary words, was friends. And let's look at this picture. What's happening in this picture? I see Bear. I see Goose. They look so happy playing with their puppets. But who is this down here? I see someone. He looks sad. Fox looks so sad. Why do you think he looks sad? He probably wants to play with them. Hey, can I play? How do you think he feels? Look at Fox. Does he look happy? He does look happy. Do you think they're going to like playing with each other? Let's keep reading to find out. Sure, jump right in. I want to play a different game. How do you think Bear feels in this picture? He doesn't look like he's happy. He doesn't look like he likes playing that game. What about Bear? Look at the end of this sentence. It ends with a question mark because it's asking a question. Bear is too big. I want to play a new game. So let's look at the picture. What game does he want to play? I see a checkerboard. I think he wants to play checkers. What about Bear? Bear is too grumpy. I want to play another new game. Do they look happy? Do they look happy playing together? Look at Bear and Goose. They don't look happy. I don't think they want to play another new game. What about Bear? Oh, I see the question mark again at the end of the sentence. Bear is too far away. But Bear is my friend. Wait, Bear, come back. Looks like they have a problem. Look, because he wants to play a different game, and it's making Bear and Goose sad because they don't want to play that game. What about me? Bear is my big, old, sometimes grumpy friend. You can be our new friend. Oh, look, remember we talked about old friends? So Bear and Goose are old friends, and now Fox is their new friend. So do you want to play with us? Yes, I do. Okay, jump right in. Oh, look, what are they doing in this picture? Looks like they're jumping rope. Looks like they found a solution to their problem. They found something they all could play together.